Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here, and it's Thursday the 4th of October. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. As always, the site's get free of charge with the adverts that you see around the screen here. So when you come to the site, you click on an advert or you view an advert, that's what generates the revenue that keeps the site free of charge. So thank you for doing that, and thanks for so many of you for coming along and watching the videos. Here's the chart for the end of the forecast period, and this is quite interesting. You'll know that over the last few days I've been talking about high pressure and looking for high pressure building. Well, there are kind of some hints, but not where I expected it to be. So models today are kind of in a better place than they were yesterday. We've got high pressure down towards the south. I still don't think they've got it right, but some interesting developments taking place in the medium term, which I'll show you in just a few minutes. But let's get through the detail for today and for the weekend. Here's the chart for this evening. We've got an area of heavy rain just leaching in to the southern parts of Ireland. Just watch what happens as that crosses the south of the UK during the course of tonight. Some really heavy spells of rain to come across southern Wales, southwest England, running through southern parts of England during the course of tonight, and it'll clear its way eastwards very slowly in the morning, but it will leave probably the southeastern coast by mid-morning. Again though, the southern coasts look as if they're going to be staying cloudy and wet, as will the west and south coast of Wales, with drizzle at times, before we get another hit of rain look just coming back into the far southwest during the course of the late afternoon and into the evening tomorrow. But let's just have a look at what goes on elsewhere, because I'm just going to go back through the charts here, because overnight tonight we've got some rain and showers just clearing away from Scotland and northern England. Some clear skies up here too, and that probably leads to a touch of frost through Scotland. Through Friday the north looks as if it'll be brighter. There'll be some good sunny spells around, just one or two showers affecting western coast. Best of the sunshine always towards the east. Okay, back on track then. Let's get overnight into Saturday, and you can see more rain clearing its way eastwards during the course of Saturday, during the course of Friday night to Saturday. Heavy bursts again across the southern parts of England, and it looks as if that rain just holds on across southern coast as we head in towards the early part of Saturday. However, a ridge of high pressure builds in towards the north, so more northern areas look as if they'll become brighter, they'll become dry, there'll be some good sunny spells coming through too. Overnight into Sunday, got high pressure in control, and that means a cold night. So I think by Sunday morning we could find temperatures down to close to freezing, whereas along the southern coast of England, because of the clouds, will be milder there, with some outbreaks of rain moving in. Through Sunday it looks like being a fair start to the day, quite a nippy one though for most. We've got that high pressure centred over the top of us, so lots of clear skies around, lots of sunshine too, and perhaps some morning mist and fog patches at first, but they'll clear quickly. But you can see how most of the north of the country is dry and clear. It's this stuff down to the south that we're watching push its way slowly northwards during the course of the afternoon into southern Ireland, southwestern parts of England, but this ridge, look, holding on across most places. So Sunday at the moment looks set to be quite a pleasant day. Overnight into Monday, we find the rain edging northwards, some heavy bursts of rain across Ireland, becoming quite heavy through Wales, central and southern parts of England too. But I think another cold night, Sunday night to Monday morning, with a frost across Scotland and the far north of England. And then through Monday itself, the rain kind of just slips away towards the east, and I think a damp, dull days on the cards for much of England and Wales and Ireland during the course of Monday. But look, high pressure there to the northwest of Scotland. This is what I was predicting would happen, and there are signs of it actually coming through on the model there. Fortunately, it doesn't last very long, because it gets squeezed back southwards through the country, heading in towards Tuesday. So this is getting into Tuesday the 9th. So I think across southern parts, another dull and damp day through Tuesday, drizzle at times, proper real autumnal feel to the day through Wales and southwest England, I think. This ridge up to the north keeping conditions generally fair there. And it looks as if the high just holds on, look, as we go through in towards Wednesday. A weak front down to the south of Ireland and southern England, bringing cloud and drizzly bits of rain, and some rain affecting the north. But there's my high. I did say a high will be building close by, and it's there. I think it's going to be a little bit further north though. Just want to take you on to the ensemble now and show you what happens beyond next Wednesday. Okay, this is the forecast for London. Now, what's interesting here is that we've got maximum temperatures hovering around 15 to 16 degrees. Well, yeah, nothing to write home about, but you know, it's going to be okay. That takes us through to about the 12th. Now, on the 12th or the 13th, we get a cold front coming south. So, just give you some days on that. That's going to be Friday the 12th, Saturday the 13th. Just look what happens. See that temperature drop there? Hints of some colder weather coming in here. And it's not only the ensemble that's picked up on this. Other models have got it too. If you look at the Canadian and you look at the ECMWF, they've got it on there as well. And just looking through the other cities, look, there's Cardiff, shows the same. Here we've got Birmingham, again, colder plunge coming through. There we've got Manchester, temperatures falling off. Glasgow, same again, not quite so noticeable. And Aberdeen, there's the fall off in temperatures there too. So you can see how we've got this hint of a colder plunge of weather coming through around the 12th or the 13th. So it's certainly something we need to be watching out for. So this chart picks up then on the 11th. So this picks us up from Thursday the 11th. And you can kind of see this ridge. Look, there it is. That's the ridge that's built up. This ridge here, this is the orange colour here at the 500 millibar level. What's happened there is that these are heights, and the winds flow around these heights at 500 millibars. So we've got a southwesterly there, and it's pumping north this warmer air. So it's building this ridge through the country, bringing this area of high pressure. So let's knock it on now through to the 12th. So this is Friday the 12th. Look, the high is still there. Okay, the ridge, we've got a ridge pumping north here in the Atlantic, got a trough that's broken through, split the ridge in two, so we have another ridge out towards the east. And what the model tries to do then is to bring it a north to northwesterly flow heading through the 12th and into Saturday the 13th. That's our cold plunge that we saw on the charts here. Look, that's the change in temperature coming through. Ridge builds out to the west, there's our surface high, northerly winds coming in, temperatures fall. Now I think the ECM goes off after that, because look, we get that northerly plunge coming in, okay, and the high collapses away towards the south. But what I think is telling here is this trough there. You see that V shape, kind of VU shape, I suppose you'd say it was a U shape more than a V, in the 500 millibar flow there. That's what's of interest, because that's cold air coming south. Now you notice how, look, if you follow the evolution through, there's the trough, okay, so if you follow the evolution through, what you'd want to see really is for that trough coming further south here into the Med, but it doesn't. It kind of gets flattened off out. Now a ridge then builds back into the Atlantic, and we stay under high pressure with much drier conditions. But I think this is just a phenomena of the model resolution, of the model diagnostics. I think what will happen is, if we go back a few stages here, I think what might happen here is that trough comes southeastwards. This is what I've been waiting to happen really. That trough comes southeast, okay? It gets into the Mediterranean here. And you see low pressure is already developing in the Mediterranean here. That upper trough engages with that surface low. It deepens off the low. What that enables to happen is this ridge that's building here to build further north. It's here that I'm looking for the high to be building in, which in turn brings us more of a northeasterly flow. It brings rain to the east and the south, dry conditions to the north and the west from the middle of the month. That's what I'm looking to happen. Now there's no backup for that at all from the models just at the present time. In fact, the only one is still the Japanese model, which came out last Thursday. But it just seems to be there all the time. Doesn't seem to go away, and it seems to be the model just kind of saying, hello, here it is, this is a possibility, but never really does much with it. And that's what I think we have to watch for the middle to the end of October. So are we still in an unforecastable phase? Well, we probably are in terms of how the models go, but I'm still tempted to stick my neck on the line and say northern parts of the country dry into high pressure with a northeasterly flow, risk of overnight frosts there, generally dry. Not completely, but generally dry. Down to the south, northeasterly flow, periods of rain at times, cold days, cooler days than we should be getting for the time of year, fairly breezy as well, but less in the way of frosts. We'll see, eh? Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep the sun shining. Just a reminder that the sites get free of charge with the ads that you see around the screen here, so by you supporting those, that's what keeps the site free of charge. So thanks for watching once again, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.